You know what I didn't forget though, Joe?
What didn't you forget?
I didn't forget that we were live.
You didn't forget that we were live? Holy shit. So if that means you didn't forget that we were live, you also didn't forget that this is now when we roll the intro.
Transcending history and the world, a tale of souls and swords eternally retold. Welcome to the stage of history retold.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Check it out now. Third strike, yo.
Welcome back to Adam and Joe After Hours. I'm one of your hosts, Adam.
I'm the other. It's Joe. What's up?
And we're back for yet another week after last week's Activision Blizzard shit show. How you been doing, Joe?
Just want to start this off. Oh, fuck Activision. It's still fuck Activision. It will remain fuck Activision.
Absolutely.
But I'm good. I'm chilling. It's been working. Just been grinding on a Final Fantasy. Speaking of which, I gotta fucking okay. I don't know if we're gonna start this episode off with me
just go for it.
Exposing myself.
Just go for it.
I don't know if we're gonna start this episode by exposing myself. Driving the viewers away. Sorry. But you know how when you'd go into like I don't know a Best Buy or something, and you see like those wacky ass mice that have all those buttons on the side.
Yes, the mice for fucking turbo virgins.
What's it called? I used to look at those and I was like, those are so fucking stupid. I am now fucking stupid. I am now an ultra fucking virgin.
Joe, you do realize that owning one of those is such a turbo virgin thing to do that you have just regained your V card for having that.
I know. Tell me about it. I mean, if playing Final Fantasy 14 wasn't enough of an indication to already have earned that just solidified it. But
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, I caved in and I got one of those. I gotta say, it's actually been working out pretty well. I expected it because, a lot of them are a lot of accessories for PC period. They're very much gimmicks.
They're doing way too much.
Yeah. And I didn't expect myself to be, relying on it as much as I do now already, but it's actually pretty helpful. But other than that, I mean, honestly, yeah, just working and crying myself to sleep because I bought an MMO mouse. But here we are.
I call it an MMO mouse.
How about you, Adam? How have things been?
Shit, man, I've been chilling this whole week, bro. I said to myself yesterday, I want to smoke a blunt and watch Kiki's Delivery Service.
Bro,
and I did exactly that.
Let's fucking go.
Bro, chill. I am literally just vibing. Hey, did you see those fucking Stone Ocean key visuals?
I did.
We're winning! Places Mommy Enjoyers winning! and Hermes Enjoyers. Big Mommy Milkers.
Of course.
Mommy milkers, big mommy milkers, big huge milkers, and huge big milkies.
All right. Anyway. I just want to be her good boy.
They went ahead and they went all out there. Holy moly! I'll tell you that.
Hey man, everybody loves big titties. Straight men love big titties. Gay women love big titties. Straight women love big titties. Gay men love big titties. Who don't like big titties, baby?
So true, so true.
I mean, shit, other than that, I just been rewatching a bunch of old shit. I rewatched Samurai Champloo this week, and I just been vibing.
Nice choice.
Dude, I remember watching that as a kid on Toonami, which I absolutely should not have been, because that show is very violent. But, like, it's just as good as I remember. Just as much of a vibe as I remember. It really got me thinking about like just how much like media I absorbed as a kid that was the fusion of samurai and hip hop, Like you obviously have Samurai Champloo, Afro Samurai, to some extent Samurai Jack even. Like that intro song
is
a certified hip hop banger. And plus, Samurai Jack is voiced by a black dude,
Classic.
so you know what?
Yeah.
Voiced by the legendary Phil Lamar, one of my heroes. You know, damn. I mean, shit. I just been vibing all week, bro. Bought Samurai Showdown on my Xbox Series S to see how well that 120 FPS is doing. It works out pretty nicely.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, playing a fighting game in
It's pretty
120 S it isn't as much of a leap as 30 to 60. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's still pretty smooth, still pretty buttery. You know, Sam Show is the classic Sam Showness. You know, it's got that fucking classic SNK shitty boss syndrome, which has been a fucking bitch to beat. I was trying to do that right before we hopped on the podcast, and I was like in there for like 10 minutes, just in a state of intense focus. And now I got it on my Series S to where I've got the advantage, and I've got a full rage bar, and now it's in the second phase of the boss fight. So I have one opportunity to fuck up before it all comes down to brass tacks, before the other shoe drops. So I'm chilling right now. Sam Show's always existed in my periphery. It's never been like a main fighting game for me, you know. Like I think the only two Sam Show games I've ever played are like Samurai Showdown 2, which everyone says is the best one, and Samurai Showdown 5 Special, which is like the most updated version of the most well-received game in the franchise. It's been like way in the background. I mean, SNK games have always been way in the background. We discussed this like, you know, a couple podcasts ago, but it's just like SNK games have never been the top tier, but they've always been like consistently solid, you know?
Right.
I mean, I don't know if you've been paying attention to any of the King of Fighters 15 news, which
I've seen them on my timeline, but I haven't like kept up to date. No.
Yeah. I can officially say that I liked Shermie before it was cool. I can officially say that. I can officially say that. Because while all of Twitter was like, oh man, Shermie's hot. And I was like, yeah, bitch, we been known that. We been knew that. You know why? Because I knew Shermie was cool because she was a wrestler first and foremost. All right. That's why I thought Shermie was cool in the first place. And the fact that she's hot was a nice secondary. But I was in KOF 2002 grabbing people by the head with my thighs, bitch. I was there. Where were y'all at? All right. Nah, man. It's just cool to see KOF getting so much love these days. It's cool to see so many people be interested in a game that has existed in the background for so long. Part of it, I mean, I think most of it actually, is kind of due to Smash Bros. You know, because people won't pay attention to anything that isn't in Smash Bros. Like when that guy came out and said that like Tekken was obscure as soon as Kazuya got revealed in Smash.
Dude, that was so fucking weird.
This is why I don't trust Smash fans, let alone Nintendo fans. Is they do nothing but unquestionably follow the plumber, dude. You know, unquestionably. If it's not the plumber, if it's not the fucking twink with the funny ears, they don't listen. All right. So it was just really weird seeing that. I don't know. But I don't know, man. It's just been a vibe this past week. I've been just chilling, man. Like the definition of. It feels so nice to just have a week to not do anything. Like, I don't know. It just feels so nice. Like I sat down the other day and I had pennies to my name. Ooh. And I was just like, still gonna vibe though. I did not eat on August the 4th, bro. I did not eat the whole day. Still fucking vibe the whole day though.
Put that shit on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, homie.
Threw it across the room.
That shit was put my life on Do Not Disturb, nigga. Bro, I don't know. I just feel really comfortable right now.
That's
like,
good, man.
Even thinking about the vibes got me feeling all type of ways. Shit's great. But I don't know, man. Samurai are cool. Hip hop is great. You know?
But you know what isn't cool?
What isn't cool?
The newest Street Fighter and Fortnite crossover.
Oh yeah, Guile. Dude, that was
Guile.
Look, man, I was never a fan of the Street Fighter Fortnite crossover. I'm not a fan of anything crossing over with Fortnite, actually. Fuck Fortnite. All right? Fuck Epic Games. Fuck all of it. All right? So when I see Fortnite. Okay, all right. Hold on. put the kibosh on my thoughts real quick and rewind back to how many weeks ago was this? Let me open up my Instagram and exactly check the highlight because I have a highlight that was talking about this.
Are you gonna?
It's only infamous if you're in Fortnite. We been knew Chun-Li had a thick ass booty, nigga. We been jacking off to that. I've been beating my meat to that since day one, nigga. Day fucking one. We been new. We been playing Street Fighter Alpha 2. Where were y'all Fortnite kids at? Where were y'all niggas
Not
at?
even bored.
Fuck y'all niggas, bro. I've been beating my meat to them fucking artworks of fucking Chun-Li and Street Fighter Alpha 2 with the tights on, nigga. We been new. Big mommy energy in Third Strike. Alright. And then fucking Ryu and Chun-Li come to Fortnite. I'm just like, oh, yet another one of my favorite properties from when I was a kid gets thrown into Fortnite to make money off of children. And people will be like, it's Ryu and Chun-Li from Fortnite. Wow, Chun-Li got a big booty, top 10 Fortnite skins that make my pee-pee feel nice. All right. And it's like, bro, how sheltered are you if you're on twitter.com and you've never heard of these characters? First off.
Okay, I wouldn't go that far because I seriously doubt that you've got in the average Fortnite player 8 years of your life without having heard of these characters.
You mean your entire life?
That. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the average Fortnite player. Fortnite player is 8 years old.
Like Street Fighter transcends Japan, bro. This is a global thing. All right.
Yeah.
And then, I thought it was over with that. I was like, okay, fine. I'll just leave it there. And then fucking Capcom is like, what if we put Chun-Li and Guile in the game? And then Guile looks like he's got fucking, you know what I mean? And Cammy looks like Cammy. I don't have anything to say about Cammy. Just Guile looks stupid, okay? How hard is it to fuck up Guile's design? You made his face look like he got fucking curb stomped. Like, even Street Fighter V changed up Guile's design pretty much radically, and he still looked like Guile. Like, I don't know what the fuck... how fucking hard is this? Maybe it's too much on me for expecting something from Epic Games. I mean, Capcom's been doing just fine. Capcom is doing fine. Street Fighter V is doing fine. Resident Evil is doing fine. We've got Oro, Akira, and now this Luke motherfucker coming to Street Fighter V. That's fine.
What the fuck was that, by the way?
I think... Okay. This requires actual context of the development of Street Fighter V. Okay. So... Street Fighter V launched and it sucked. Season 1 and 2 came out.
As we all know. Yeah.
And Season 1 and 2 came out and it sucked. Then, in January of 2018, Arcade Edition came out. And Street Fighter V became good. And not just good, I mean really good. Season 3 comes along. Adds in even more classic characters. And some new, interesting characters. Characters like G, That dude's become a fan favorite at this point because he's so weird. He's that guy who walks around just like Abraham Lincoln. I am the president of the earth. Listen to me. Like, he's that guy. All right. Season 4 comes along. We've got the Street Fighter V Champion Edition. We've got Seth from 4 and Gil from Third Strike. And now it seems like the game's over. Right. And Street Fighter 6 is being developed at that point. And there's some problems internally with series director Yoshinori Ono and Capcom higher management, which leads to Ono and Capcom parting ways. Which means that Street Fighter 6 development has to be delayed, and Capcom's got to make money. So what do? They bring in Nakayama to direct the game, and we get Season 5, which completely unplanned. And now we've got like Dan and Rose, Oro, Akira, and now Luke, who they literally said is a Street Fighter 6 character that they're putting in this game. Straight up.
Wait, so he's from Street Fighter 6?
Yep.
And Wait,
He is a
what,
straight up Street Fighter 6
is it
character.
supposed to be like a tease for Street Fighter 6? Or they just said, "Oh, hey, we can't think of literally."
They
any other
literally
character.
said, "Hey, this guy is
Just put
going
them
to
in
be
there.
the future of Street Fighter. He's probably like a character from Street Fighter 6, one of the newcomers." And they just backported him to this game, just as like a sort of fade in to Street Fighter 6. You know what I mean? I have a
Interesting.
feeling that Street Fighter 6 is going to do a Street Fighter 3 and just wipe the slate clean of all of the old characters, except for maybe Ryu and Ken or Ryu and Chun-Li, because that's what Street Fighter 3 did. See, when Street Fighter 3 came out, it came out as Street Fighter 3 New Generation in 1997. And the only
Right.
old characters it had were Ryu and Ken. Everybody else was new. You had like Alex and Sean and all those motherfuckers, and people hated it. And I can see why, because that game blows. Trust me, I've played it. And then after that, they released another version of Street Fighter 3 called Street Fighter 3 Second Impact Giant Attack, which also blows. It's terrible, all right? But they started
Right.
adding in more mechanics like, you know, the parry and whatnot, and it starts to get a little bit more like what we know as Street Fighter 3 Third Strike Fight for the Future. The best fighting game ever made, bar none. Bar none. And
Tell
I mean that's a fact. I love Third Strike so much. It's got a great visual style. It's got great sounds. It's got a fun and fluid combat system. A lot of bullshit, but I love it. I love that game to pieces. My first Street Fighter, my first fighting game, really. But I have but you know, Third Strike is
Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off here,
Just do
but
it.
I
Just
think
go
I
ahead.
have a rebuttal for you here. Shrek Super Slam is.
You know what's
I'm
really
sorry.
funny is that game actually has a competitive presence.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And that's so funny.
There's a lot of really weird fighters that have competitive presences. Like Them's Fightin' Herds. My Little Pony the fighting game.
Wait, what?
Yeah. There's also this one Sailor Moon game from the 90s
Yeah,
that
I know
released.
about.
Yeah, that was so busted. Oh shit. Oh shit. Before I forget. All right, this is going to have to be a main section. Before I get to that, I'm going to wrap up with Luke. He looks kind of interesting, looks kind of cool. He's not Sean, which means I hate him. You know, because I wanted... look, man, I wanted Sean to come back so fucking bad, because Sean is cool. He's like Black Ken, all right? He's cool. I want him back, Capcom. Are you listening to me? Make Season 6 and bring Sean back. Bring back Sean, Dudley, and Makoto. There you go. Do that shit now. Anyway, he looks interesting. He's got some sort of weird design elements that relate him more to, like, Abel, which I think is, like, kind of intentional, because it seems like... because he looks like Abel. He's blonde. I don't want to have to jump into 30 fucking minutes of Street Fighter lore to explain who the fuck Abel is. I mean, I can. But needless to say, he looks like he's got some elements of familiar characters, and he looks really fun.
He's from 3 or 4.
Abel's from 4.
Okay, then yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a dude with the blue, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all in all, Luke looks cool. Now, here's the main thing I want to talk about. We're going to throw transitions out here. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has been in the news this week. It's been in the news this
Spicy
week
topic.
because of Max. Because Maximilian hopped on his stream and started a hashtag free MVC2. All right. Now,
Right.
I believe I've talked about Marvel 2 on this show before, probably multiple times at this point. And I'm going to say it again because it bears repeating. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is one of the most important games in the history of the FGC, and it's amazing, and it needs to be brought back. It was last show that we talked about Marvel 2, because I brought it up.
Quite literally.
It was last show I brought it up to make a point about emulation. So, to re-explain, because this has been trending in the news, Marvel 2 has been unpurchasable for 7 years. The last time it was released was Marvel vs. Capcom 2 HD, which was in 2011 on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. Had early versions of GGPO/rollback netcode, you know, and it was very fun, very updated, and it was very cheap too. And in 2014, it got delisted. It and Marvel 3 got delisted.
Right.
Problem is, Marvel 3 came back. It got relisted on next gen systems. Ultimate Marvel 3, got re-released, and Marvel 2 just didn't. It died, And
Right,
last
yeah.
year, when Marvel 2 got brought back for Evo 2020 before the pandemic started, everybody thought Marvel 2 was going to get like a re-release because it was like, oh shit, they're bringing back Marvel to Evo. That's like major, because Marvel was one of the premier games at Evo for the longest time, And then the pandemic happened, and Evo had to go online, and as such, Marvel 2 got axed, basically. And we're here where we're at, where we are now where we're at. It's been 7 years since 2014, and Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is only playable via either emulation or via console copy from like a fucking 6th or whatever gen the PS2 Dreamcast era is. Whatever gen that is. And the best way to play it is on the Sega Dreamcast, because the Sega Dreamcast was a literal like arcade ROM running on that thing. So we're at the point now where we got Max making this hashtag and seemingly everybody coming out of the woodwork to be like, yo, Marvel 2 has to get re-released. And Digital Eclipse, the studio who made Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, was like, yo, guys, what games do you want us to update and re-release? We'll get the licenses for them because we've got funding now. And everybody's like, when's Marvel? When's Marvel?
And then they're like, oh, suddenly we've gone deaf. Sorry.
Yeah. That's as far as I know. That's what's happened. And I know that Digital Eclipse said that they're listening to people. So, I'm praying.
Anytime that I hear that phrase, yeah, we're listening. But no, we're not actually. Fuck you.
I'm praying. I've got my rosary out. I've got the fucking votive candles. All right. I'm praying that Marvel 2 gets re-released. The streets need it. Fuck the Knicks. Mango Sentinel. Blue Light Candy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you ain't in the Marvel streets. You don't know Marvel. All right.
I have no clue what's going on here, but I'll act like I do.
It's my boy Yipes. A man's PG-13 now, but back in the day, he was the fucking face of Marvel. All right. Marvel needs to come back, man. It's very important. It's a very important game for me. It was one of the games that helped, push me into getting into comics, because that game it's a Marvel crossover game. It's got all types of characters. I didn't know who Cable was till I played that game, And Cable's one of my favorite X-Men characters. That nigga's an essential part of my team. I think I talked about this. When I was in Florida, back in April, I went to this arcade in Orlando, and there was a Marvel 2 cab there. And I sat down with my friend Manny, and I was like, oh shit, I've never played this game on stick before because I'm used to playing on controller. Fuck. And it took me a match to get used to my controls. But by the time I got used to my second match, fuck, I cannot speak today. By the time I got used to the controls on my second match, I whooped his ass, dude. Ryu, Wolverine, and Cable. That's the team. All right. Fucking came out with them Hyper Viper beams. Y'all don't know. All right. It means a lot to me, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 specifically. And it's important to the culture, and it's important to the history of Marvel, the fucking franchise Marvel. It's important to the history of Street Fighter. It's important to the history of Capcom. It's important to everything, dude. Like it's important in the same way that Capcom vs. SNK 2 is important. These crossover titles are a lot of the ways that people get introduced to some characters, dude.
Right.
Like fucking Shuma Gorath? Nobody knows who the fuck that guy is. But when you mention that, a lot of people will say, oh yeah, he's that weird alien dude from Marvel vs. Capcom. It's exactly that. It's an important series, man. There's a lot of history in with Marvel vs. Capcom that relates directly to why Marvel crashed back in the day. It's a whole thing. It's a central piece of history, dude. Needs to come back. I mean, we see niggas like Michael B. Jordan hopping on like interviews talking about, oh yeah, bro, bring back Marvel 2. You see ESPN releasing shit for the fucking NBA Finals, and it's a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 reference, bro. Like,
wait, what?
Yeah, you weren't. I think I don't know if I sent you that or not. where it was like the NBA released something for the NBA finals, and it was like talking about all the players, and it was like a Marvel vs. Capcom 2 selection screen.
Oh shit, that's tight.
Yeah, man. It's good. It's good. So good these days to see video games getting recognition, man. Like during the
Right.
Olympics, for one. You know,
I found that so cool, man.
bro. I felt so fucking validated, bro. When Team PR came out, bro, they played the character select music from Soul Calibur 6. I was like, what? Ain't no fucking way. I was losing my shit, man. Team PR, bro, and they're playing Soul Calibur music. Is the Olympics for me? Is for me, right? Y'all made that shit for me.
they cater to you. Yeah.
Me specifically, some fucking nerd from Chicago. They're like, what if we made the Olympics for this nigga?
Well, one of the higher ups listened to our podcast and like, you know what, this is for you, Adam.
Hey, that'd be sick as fuck, bro. That'd be sick as fuck. If the fucking IOCs listen to the podcast, let me be an Olympic commentator. I'll commentate that shit like it's Combo Breaker. Y'all don't even know. Y'all ain't even ready for it. I'll bring in fucking Eris to do the co-commentary. That shit'll be great. Let me commentate women's volleyball. All right.
Huh?
I'll make that shit mad.
You want to do what?
I'll commentate women's volleyball.
Okay,
I'll make that shit mad hype.
Not even lying. It already is mad hype.
Is it?
It is. It is.
I'm admit I don't be really watching
I mean,
the
I
Olympics
don't-
like that, bro. Last time I gave a shit about the Olympics was 2008.
I haven't either. Fucking the Mario and Sonic game?
Yeah, I was like 7 when that game came out.
Yeah.
The franchise
Fucking
peaked.
same.
That franchise peaked with the Winter Olympics game in 2010. That was the peak. All right, it's been all downhill since then. Downhill since then. That fucking Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games from Beijing 2008. That game was fucking amazing.
That game
Beyond
fucked
amazing.
me into who I am today.
Nigga, that game was beyond amazing. I'm not even gonna cat with you. That shit is bare bones and basic, but we was doing that fucking relay race with Waluigi.
Oh my fucking god, bro. Tell me about it.
It was that. It was Wii Sports, nigga. We was in there on Wii Sports, getting fit, but not Wii Fit though. Fuck that game. Can't believe they put the
Are you
Wii
still
Fit.
think people
trailer in
use
Smash
those?
Bros. I wouldn't put it past Nintendo. I mean, they kept that fucking NES. What is it like the calling number for the NES, like the call number if you need service type deal? They kept that shit alive for like 30 years, dude. I think they still use
Really
this thing.
now?
Yeah, that was like a news story a couple years back. It was like, yo, and if you call Nintendo with questions about how to service your NES, they'll answer them. I was like, what the fuck?
Interesting. I had no idea.
Yeah. It was like really weird. It's like, why would you do that? But I guess Nintendo expects you to just hold on to their hardware forever and never get rid of it. You know?
Yeah, right.
That's why they fucking don't re-release their games.
Because they're like, oh, you already own them anyways. Fuck you.
Wait, you sold your GameCube? Why would you do that? You needed money. You should have just started sucking dick. Nintendo just don't need to. They just don't understand. They need to get with the times, man. Nintendo hasn't been hip with it since Reggie left
Straight up
to join
man.
GameStop.
I have not cared.
Yeah.
since then. I mean, even then, he didn't he leave the position shortly after.
Yep. That's because GameStop started to
Who
go
would've-
under.
Who would have seen that coming?
Yeah, right. I don't know. I feel like it's just weird because Reggie was so weirdly relatable. Him and he had good chemistry with Iwata and Jeff Keighley. You know. So
Right.
for someone who regularly shits on Jeff Keighley for being a corporate puppet, I gotta say him and Reggie interacting was pretty wholesome. That's because Reggie was great.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, of course.
Sorry, that's all the time I've got. I've got to go play Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
Dude, I would reference that line so fucking often.
Yeah, you
back
fucking
in
would.
like middle school and high school. Like,
It's like when you
God.
bring her over to play with Legos and she starts touching your peen. Okay, that's all the time I've got. Oh man, I don't know. It just feels like Reggie was just so like digital, man. Like that's the way I can describe it.
He was so digital. You said?
Reggie was digital. It's because he was
What do you
always
mean by that?
appearing. He was always appearing in them fucking internet videos, dude. He was always like more open with the fans. Not that he was necessarily in on a lot of the shit that they were doing in Japan, just that he felt a lot
Right.
more transparent than anybody. It's very weird for Japanese companies because they're not transparent at all. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just
Yeah.
the culture there. Is that companies do shit, you work 70-hour work weeks, and you go out with the boss after work if he asks you to, and you don't ask questions. All right.
Right.
You know, and they don't tell you what the fuck is going on. You just do what you say. You just do what you're supposed to do. And if you're a consumer, you just consume the product and that's it. But with American companies, we expect this. We don't usually get it, but we expect it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it seems
Yeah.
like Reggie kind of brought that to the table when he was when he was president of Nintendo of America. He's bringing that to the
Mhm.
table. You know.
Yeah, and we haven't really had that since then,
Yeah.
which
I don't think it's
Unfortunately.
controversial to say that Doug Bowser is no Reggie Fils-Aimé.
no one's gonna be showing up at your front door for saying that. Don't worry.
Yeah, the FBI isn't going to be parked in a flower van across the street listening to my every conversation because I said something like that. You know? No, I just like I don't know. It just feels like we lost someone like that was integral to the brand. I'm not saying that Reggie
Right.
didn't deserve to retire because he definitely did, you know. But
Fucking, can you imagine his back from carrying Nintendo all those years?
yeah, carrying Nintendo from that shitty chair he was sitting in, you know, his back must be fucking
Yeah.
toast. But like, I don't know. It just Nintendo hasn't been the same. I don't remember all these fucking whiny ass fanboys when Reggie was around, dude. Maybe they were there, and I just wasn't paying attention.
Right.
But it's like, oh, Nintendo Direct has to be every single day. People be complaining
I find
about
that
those too
so
much.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because they've never ever really had a consistent schedule when it comes to that. They just kind of do them whenever they want.
Yeah.
But then people go on like 4chan and say, "There's a Nintendo Direct coming this week, guys." Oh my god, there's a Nintendo Direct. No one or none
Yeah.
ever comes, and then the next week, guys, I have some sources saying that the Direct is coming in tomorrow.
Inside sources say the Nintendo Direct is coming this week, and they're gonna announce Mario Cross Danganronpa. You're not ready for this, dude.
No, you were wrong.
Okay, no.
Fucking kill Mario.
they hung a Luigi. No, man, it just like I don't know. Nintendo feels weird these days. Maybe I've grown up, but it just feels like Nintendo's trying too hard these days. You know?
Nintendo's trying too hard.
Yeah,
I feel like they're not trying at all, but hey.
It just feels like they're trying too hard, you know? Or maybe that's just the fans that make it seem like they're trying too hard. You know? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nintendo content creators annoy the shit out of me.
They annoy the shit out of you say?
Yeah. Like
I
Arlo,
understand.
the concept annoys the fuck out of me.
I understand.
A straight up kids channel, dude. You're a Muppet.
I mean, then again, you can say that about literally any other insert game here content creator. But
I don't think Devil May Cry content creators are doing that, Joe.
I don't. Do those even exist in the first place?
Yeah,
Who-
actually, man. People be on
uploading-
Twitter.com posting tech at 5:30 a.m. Just
Okay, yeah,
landed
that
this
is
Nero
true.
combo.
But-
154 hits. Quadruple
You see
S.
someone on YouTube. Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. We're gonna be uncensoring the nude lady scene from Devil May Cry 5.
Yo.
Now go ahead and like the video. Like.
Yo, Capcom fans are an unprecedented. Y'all are down fucking atrocious, dude.
Horrendous, bro.
Since 2019, Capcom fans have been down catastrophic. The amount of like nude mods and sexy costume mods for RE2, RE3, and RE8 is
I've
out of
seen
control.
them.
It is out of control. These
I've
videos
seen
have
so many of them.
insane view counts.
I've seen so many of them.
Dude.
And you know, it doesn't help, right? It doesn't help that these are games and like they're pretty popular games. So people will go to those games simply because holy shit, she's so hot. I want to fuck her. And then they go play it.
Here's Resident Evil 3 Remake Jill with Donut Bikini mod. 2.5 million views. Resident Evil 3 Remake, get your ice cream before it melts, and it's a picture of Jill in a bikini. 5.3 million views. Resident Evil 3 Remake Jill with Moto corset outfit. 285,000 views.
Fucking Christ.
Yeah, man. Resident Evil fans are down atrocious, man. Y'all need therapy.
Y'all need help.
What y'all need is a mother, bro. What's your relationship with your mom? Please tell me, Resident Evil fans. I'd like to listen.
Just another fatherless child.
Please tell me, what is your relationship with your mother? Was it positive? Sigmund Freud now. Did your mother love you? Did she hug you as a child? Did she hug you for too long? Pretend I'm smoking a pipe. Please.
If you're sitting here looking up nude Capcom game character, I don't know. I don't know.
Dude, it's bad. I mean, like, I knew that we were down bad with the whole Lady D situation, but for me, that was mostly memes. That was mostly memes. All right. But, like...
Mostly.
But like, day one of RE8 being out, there was already a Lady D nude mod.
Oh, yeah.
Day one. Day one. So...
To this day.
Yeah, right? I don't know what Capcom does to get people down this terrible, because, no offense, but, like, the Resident Evil girls are just normal people, you know? Like, Rebecca is hot, not in the way that a supermodel is hot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like, niggas who play Resident Evil, gotta see Rebecca in that bodysuit, you know? It's like, what the fuck, man? That is one of the weirder YouTube rabbit holes that I've gone down, because it's either there's two sides to Resident Evil modding. Funny, like replacing Mr. X with Shrek, or
oh my god,
or just porn, or just porn. Porn is free, dude. You don't got to put that kind of strain on your computer. Like. It's oh my god,
dude, it reminds me. It reminds me of that one tweet I saw where it's like you never know if the other person you're playing in a fighting game is playing with a nude mod.
They stay in bricked up the whole set. Y'all are trading victories, and it's like, wow, this is a great set, and they are just full mast. The sails have been lowered, the mast is raised. All right. Straight bricked up during the set. Number 12, cook. Like, it's... Oh, dude. You know what turned 20 years old last week?
What? Oh, I'm scared.
Max Payne.
I'm scared. Really?
Yeah. Did you see the video that Remedy put out about that? It was really cool.
No, I didn't.
Hold on, we're gonna take a short break to watch this.
Actually, no. Maybe I did. Maybe I think I scrolled by it, but then actually watch it.
Okay, if you haven't seen this, then we're gonna take a short break to watch this.
Oh fuck, that's so cool.
Yeah, dude, that video made me grin like a fucking kid, man. That video is great.
That's so fucking cool.
That video is fucking great, dude. I fucking love that video. It's Dude, the fact they got fucking Sam Lake to wear the fucking outfit, dude. That shit had me.
So
That
fucking
shit fucking had
awesome.
me. Dude, Max Payne 1 is one of my favorite shooters, man. Just period. Like in terms of that whole genre, Max Payne 1
Mhm.
is by far one of my favorites. It's got to be top 10 if I really think about it, but
Mm-hmm.
it's great. The game's a classic, dude. For some fucking reason, they re-released it on PS4, and you still can't play Max Payne on anything other than a PS3 or an Xbox 360, which is unfortunate. I think you can play it on Steam actually, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like that franchise needs to get like a re-release, like a 3-game package, Ultimate Edition,
Right. Yeah.
Max Payne trilogy.
If it's long overdue, I'll say that.
Absolutely, like, Max Payne 3 is like 10 years old, I think, this year.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like bro, like what, like 2021 is like an important year for Rockstar, and they haven't done anything. Like, it is GTA 3's 20th anniversary this year. All right. It is the 10th anniversary of the reveal of GTA 5. The 10th anniversary of the mobile version of GTA 3. You know? And the 10th anniversary of Max Payne 3. And Rockstar's done nothing, you know? Where are these milestone events, dude? When are we going to get some exclusive merch, some posters, something? New re-releases of these games.
Yeah, I'm checking it out right now. Yeah, it's on Steam. But
Oh, thank God.
that's about it.
Yeah, it's not backwards compatible for some reason, which really sucks.
While I've only played part of the first one, I totally understand. And I gotta say, it is super underappreciated because from what I have played, it's so smooth. Like it's so silky smooth.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
And its style unmatched.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Joe, you were there, nigga. In the first month of like my senior year, when you were a junior, we were in TV in first period. When I was making fucking videos in the Max Payne style.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, it's like
No, I was gonna ask, didn't you make a full on intro?
Yeah, I did. I made an intro for like our fucking TV production class for the morning news in the Max Payne style. I don't think it got used, but I did something like that. It's because Max Payne 1 is an amazing sense of style. It's very smooth to play. It's like the aiming isn't like laser point precise, but like it's close enough to where you still feel like a badass for shooting the way that you do. The bullet time effects are amazing. The dodges, bro, it's so clean, man.
So
Dude, the very first job I had was working at gonna bleep this out, a Portillo's. You know this. And what are the first things I spent my check on? Like, the first paycheck I got, I spent it on Max Payne on the PS4.
Shit.
So, because I played it on the PS2 as a kid, man. I was like, yo, I remember this game. I haven't played this since I was a child. Let me play this. Oh my God, it's amazing. Holy fish paste. It's awesome. Oh, dude. This has been one hell of a month for trans rights, dude.
It's been one hell of a month, you say?
It's been one hell of a month for trans rights. We got Mark DiCarlo hopping on Cameo to say trans rights.
Let's go.
Yeah, dude, Mark DiCarlo is just a national treasure to begin with, you know. If you don't know who Mark DiCarlo is, listeners at home, he's the voice of Hugh Neutron. Boom! Bad DI there, Jimbo. And he hopped on Cameo to say that trans rights are human rights. We got the fucking Halo announcer saying it. When are y'all gonna understand? When will y'all understand? We've been fighting, nigga. We've been at Pride. You know, I've never been to a Pride. I've never been to Pride once. All of my gay friends
You've never been to a Pride?
Me. No, all of my gay friends keep trying to take me, and it keeps happening at really bad times because I always have to work. Man, what am I gonna have a job? Why the fuck? You know that meme where it's like, why the fuck does everything gotta cost money? Yeah. It
Yeah,
really do be like that sometimes.
it does.
It really do be like that.
I've
Bro,
never been to one myself, and I'm kind of scared to.
mhm.
Just because, like, um, just because, like, there's a lot of fucking people like all clumped up together, and like I would love to go to one. Don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
but it's just the timing has been terrible.
Are you talking
Now
about like
that
what time it gets hosted, or are you talking about the coof?
wait, what?
Are you talking about the time that it gets hosted, or are you talking about the coof? COVID.
Well, it's mainly whenever like my sister asked me, hey, um, I'm going with my friends. You want to go? Like, oh yeah, sure, I'll go. But then that got canceled. She never went, and I couldn't take her.
Mhm.
And then also right now, there might be something going on in the world. I'm not entirely sure.
Are you referring to the
But anytime that I've
Panasonic?
been the Panasonic, yeah, yeah, no, and it's just like anytime it's June, I either just don't have the time, or well, in this scenario now, well, the Panasonic, right?
Mhm.
Where did that even come from?
I don't know. It just sounds funny. The
Doing the
Panasonic.
funny, like
We
I'm
do a little bit
doing
of
your
trivia.
mom. Fuck you. Um,
You know when
never, never forgetting that. Never forgetting
yeah,
that.
fuck you, Real William Johnson. I used to be a fan of you. Now you're a TikTok star or something. TikTok be having me, man. I remember hating on that app so much. I still hate on that app because it's full of fucking minors. Ew. But my For You page is
It's full
corrupted,
of
man.
minors.
It's full of minors. But my For You page is
Mhm.
corrupted, bro. It's like shit posts. MILFs and videos that are oddly relatable. Like I watch these TikToks and I start to think that like we all had the same childhood, you know.
Mhm.
Like all these TikToks need to stop being relatable, bro. This is getting on my nerves at this point.
Bro, it's that one Tumblr post where it's like either I have ADHD or these posts need to stop being so relatable.
Yeah, it's like fucking like, waiting until the night before your project is due to tell your mom that you need glue, you know. Black people switch up quick once they see a cop make a U-turn, you know. Hydroplaning will humble you real quick. When you're the first person to wake up in the Airbnb. Once dudes see a girl has moved on via her story, they realize finally that she's gone. Kids using curse words for their home alone. Bro, this one sent me because this nigga was like, because I used to do that shit, bro. I used to be like I wait for my parents to pull off down the block.
Fuck. Shit. Fuck,
No, bro,
fuck,
it was
fuck.
always this. I would see my parents pull off down the block, and then I would just be like, "Fuck!" I would just, and I'd be like, "God fucking damn!" And then I'd like make sure nobody was home. Man, this some fucking
and then you hear
bullshit.
the
Make sure
and
nobody's
then you hear the cracking of a belt,
Yeah, bro. This should be thinking like should be thinking like, damn, bro. We really all did have the same childhood.
We're one and the same, huh?
Yeah, we all got abused.
Damn.
We all got our ass beat. All right. This shit is fucking great. I don't know. TikTok's like an actually good social media platform. I just kind of underestimated
When it
it.
wants to be.
Yeah, and when it's not a platform, when it's not a good platform, it usually involves minors. It's always minors, dude.
It's always the fucking minors.
There's too many minors on this app. Like it kind of hurts to see how many minors are on this app doing adult shit. And it's like y'all are
I
not
know,
old enough
dude.
to do this.
I feel so uncomfortable anytime I see like an actual fucking child do a trend that was definitely not designated for them.
Yeah, same. It's the same thing with Twitter. It's like you saw that criminal tweets thing, right? It was like you a victim, you know.
Yeah.
She was 14. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? This app is 18 plus.
Hey, no one fucking listens. We were fucking 12 years old on Twitter.com.
In my current Twitter, I created it when I was 13. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I definitely shouldn't have been on this app. But you know what? I was still there, though. Like I shouldn't be. But I also wasn't posting on there, you want to buy my nude pictures? And it's like, bro, uh,
Like, what happened?
just the
Like,
thought, just knowing that exists makes me like feel really weird.
like, what happened, man? Between these age groups.
I don't know. I don't remember it being this way when I was 14, man.
Because, like, I look at my sister, because she's 5 years younger than I am. And sometimes these kids are younger than that, younger than her current age.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what are y'all doing on here, man?
Yeah. It
It
fucking
is.
sucks, dude.
It's scary, man. Like, actually,
Yeah.
you know how many fucking weirds, you know how many creeps are on the, way too well. But
Oh, speaking of creeps, man. You seen that latest Apple news? Well, how
no, I
Apple
haven't
scans your
actually.
phone for images
Apple
that could
does
put
what?
that Apple is scanning your phone, even when you tell them not to. That they're just secretly scanning your phone and sending like all the data to the FBI in case you've got like illegal shit on there. Which to the average person is like, wow, that's a really cool thing, Apple. Great. But I'm like, bro, I don't want Apple scanning through my shit, period. Even though I'm not a fucking child molester. All right. I'd rather
That's
Apple
still
not
not
scan my
cool.
phone.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like, I know
I had
saying that.
no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, it was like a news story. It was like trending, bro. It was like, yeah, bro, Apple will scan through your camera roll to make sure you don't have fucking cheese pizza on there. And it's like, great. I don't have cheese pizza, but stop. Like that shit is weird to me, period. Like I understand that helps, okay? And I am all for legalizing the public executions of child diddlers, all right? If I were the president of the United States, I would bring back the gladiator games specifically so we can give them something to kill each other with. You know what I mean? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't want Apple scanning through my shit without my consent. All right, that's weird.
You don't need
man.
privacy, anyways. Fuck you.
Yeah, right. I am all for a little bit of foregoing my rights to catch terrorists. I take my shoes off at the airport. Okay, I take my laptops out of my bags. All right, we're doing fine. We don't even catch terrorists with that. Okay, but we're doing fine. You don't need to scan my phone. How many child predators are you guys not catching? All right, what's the FBI doing? You guys too busy working with the CIA to topple some foreign regimes? This is what you guys got to do? It's a slow week in the office? You got to violate my rights? I'm typically one of those people that's like really into this kind of thing. That's like really like pro, oh yeah, bro, I will totally let you do this. But it's like, bro, my phone is my sanctuary. Okay.
Right.
Like my room is. All right, I've got my fucking investigation team wallpaper. I've got 944 things in my camera roll. Most of them are fucking shitty TikTok shit posts, Adachi memes, and Twitter art of Persona 4 characters. All right. And I still wouldn't want Apple to scroll through my fucking phone.
That's just not okay. Like I have nothing to hide, but it's still the fact that they're going through my shit and be like, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't like this, and you know, still doing that. That's not cool.
It's like
cool.
when I was a kid and my parents would take the door off of my room. It's like I have nothing to hide, but I still value my privacy. You know what I mean?
Right.
My privacy still means a lot. So I could close the door and kidding. But in all seriousness,
still not kidding.
In all seriousness, it just makes me very uncomfortable. Even though I'm a regular person, I still feel like this is a step too far. So, There needs to be some kind of like legislation against this because post Patriot Act America is very cool with violating civil liberties in the interest of something that really won't change much, you know.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know that you're actually going on a meaningful on a meaningful tangent here, but I'm so sorry.
What the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
What the fuck? What is this? What is this?
Check your Discord.
I'm checking it.
Adachi.
I'm gonna just I'm gonna save this. This is great. Good vegetables. I'm gonna just change my Discord profile picture to Adachi Chungus. Are you okay? Are you joking? Because of You know, the longer I look at this, the funnier it gets. It's oh, big chungus.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know what? I'm glad that the podcast got derailed so we can laugh at this shit. We can laugh at Big Chungus
Adachi.
Adachi. Adachi. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
If I was gonna let anything derail this, it's gonna be this fucking picture. There you go. Check your Instagram, asshole. I'm posting this fucking image everywhere. Oh, dude. I think I said this in the post show last week, but there's nothing funnier than Adachi's default portrait. There's nothing funnier to come out of the Megami Tensei franchise as a whole than Adachi's default portrait.
Oh my god.
So true.
Oh my god. I'm good. No, imagine that picture, but with this song fucking playing.
Oh man.
My brain is broken.
Sigma male quintillionaire grind set.
Oh.
Treat women with like trash. Bitch. Oh man, I fucking love you, Adachi. Why are you so funny?
Adachi.
Oh man, I want so badly for this to not be funny, but it can't be. I want to buy that fucking massive Adachi body pillow now.
I'm sorry, what?
You know the picture I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
You don't? Hold on.
There's a body pillow for Adachi. Well, of course there is. Which one are you?
It's. I'm pretty sure you've seen this before.
I hope not.
It's. That shit is going to just fall on Adachi shit posting now. Oh man.
Are you gonna
know-
leave all of this in?
Yeah, I'm gonna put so many. If you're not listening to this episode specifically, if you're not listening to this on YouTube, you're listening to it wrong because this is the definitive way to
Dude.
experience this episode. Dude, they sell
Oh
anything
my
on
God.
Redbubble, dude. I want to buy this.
You take someone home. You know, you guys are hanging out for the night.
Gotta bust out the
You just
Adachi
bust
throw
out-
pillow. Gotta bust out the Adachi throw pillows. Want to get a plate with Adachi's face on it. It's the fine china, dude. Busting out the good plates tonight.
We got company. Bring out the fine china.
Bring out the good plates. Wow, I really like your room, she says. And then it's just this. It's just Adachi, dude.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Adachi's too funny for literally no fucking reason.
I'm glad we got that out of our systems.
It seems like every week we talk, it's just it eventually devolves into laughing at Adachi. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right. Pick yourself up. Dust yourself off.
Let's go.
Don't let that
I'm gonna have to close that Discord. Okay. All right.
now it's time to talk about the real topics, you know. Like character design.
Real tough. Wait, what?
I watched some video today that was
Mhm.
explaining the whole Twitter drama about the Dragon Maid shit. And I don't think my opinion changed at all.
Regarding
Whether or not we should sexualize minors in anime.
what?
I don't think my opinion changed.
Okay. Wait, did something happen? I missed out.
No, it's because it was like a week or so ago. Or like whenever season 2 of Dragon Maid got announced, it was like last month or something. A lot of people got really mad because like one of the character designs got revealed, and it was like, imagine a 9-year-old with J-cup tits.
Oh no! Wait, is that the character that has like the red
hair
outfit or red hair? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, listeners, I'm going to
Yeah.
post a picture. It is a 9-year-old with J-cup tits and thigh highs. A 9-year-old. I repeat, a 9-year-old.
Hey there, Adam from the editing room here. She's actually 16. My bad, guys. Still doesn't change how weird it is though. Anyways, back to the podcast. And remember, Adachi.
She's 5,000 years old with the body of a 9-year-old. And
But
Christina Hendricks level tits. Do you see the problem here?
I definitely do. I definitely do.
Let me find the picture so I can look at it while
I think I saw a clip of her dancing, but I didn't know that this is what, or I'm sorry, I didn't know that's what the situation was.
Yeah, here it is. Okay. Yeah. Here's the picture that went viral on Twitter. Oh man, that's a horrible resolution. Is this better resolution? No, that's the fixed version. I want the original version. Okay. I'm going to save this image. Save that. I'm going to have to delete that off my computer so the FBI can't catch me. Thank God I'm not using a Mac. Am I right?
You're not using your phone for this. Thank God.
All right, let me upload those. All right, so these are the pictures that we're
let's see
talking
here.
about. These are the pictures that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Now this character, let me look up her name. Because I believe they treat this character also like a minor in the show. Because there's already that character Kana, who they treat like a minor, who is 5,000 years old and is in the 3rd grade, who they constantly
Right.
sexualize, which is a problem. And if you don't think it's a problem, then
Then
I
you
hope
are the problem.
I hope the FBI like comes down on you. It's Ilulu, I think is her name.
I think what Adam's meaning to say is that we just want to hang out. If you want to send us your address, we should just to hang out, no
If you
problem.
want to send us your address, we will come to your house. And I don't have a collection of firearms in my back seat that I intend to discharge in your general direction when I find you.
No,
All right, not at
no,
all.
of course not. Just
No.
Nothing wrong with that whatsoever.
I just find it really
Yeah.
weird that people like don't see the problem with this. That there are certain people out there who don't see the problem with this. Who think that this is fine. This character is minor coded. And when I say minor coded, I mean she is treated like a child.
Right.
She's designed like a child with J-cup tits. She wears thigh highs, which are a sexually charged piece of clothing to say the very least,
Mm-hmm.
And there are people on the internet, not just twitter.com, but the internet as a whole, who are like, well, it's fine. It's the Discord mods who have to come in and say,
the Reddit admins.
who say, the Reddit admins, the forum mods have to come in and say that this is fine because she's like 5,000 years old. It's crazy. It's like, have you guys ever owned a dog? They age differently than humans, right?
Oh, but she's 500,000 years old.
Let me ask you this rhetorical question, Joe. Would you have a problem if Baby Yoda were real and I fucked him? I fucked Baby Yoda? Well, Baby Yoda's 50 years old. Would you have a problem if I fucked a 50-year-old human? Of course you would, because Baby Yoda is a fucking baby.
If you're fucking, if you're fucking a 50-year-old human.
Yeah, because Baby Yoda's 50 years old. But you wouldn't have a problem if I fucked a 50-year-old human, right? Because by human standards, 50 years old is old. But by Yoda species standards, 50 years old is a literal baby. So if you have like a fucking like a 14-year-old or whatever the fuck this character is in dragon terms, but she's 5,000 in human years, would you be comfortable fucking her? Because the answer should also be no. Okay. If this is okay to fuck, then I'm gonna take Baby Yoda's sweet, juicy little ass all for myself. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's mind blowing.
I thought that whole hang on. I thought the whole stereotype of anime, or I should say mainstream anime, having a bunch of lollies in it, and being like, oh, but she's 7,000 years old. I thought that thing was over now.
No.
And I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed.
No.
I thought we were past that.
That's not even the worst design in the show, dude. That's not even the most pedo design in the show, because Kana literally exists.
I'm just looking at this and I get reminded. That's it.
Yeah, man.
That the fight exists.
It's like the world is going to explode, and it's not going to be our fault. It just makes me feel really weird that these characters even exist, bro. Even when adults dress up as them, it makes me feel weird. Because that's a literal weirder. Minor. It's like that's a literal minor. Like, I don't know.
Wait, what is this character's name?
The one I posted on the Discord, or the one I'm talking about right now?
Yeah, the Discord character.
The Discord character is named Ilulu. The one I just posted in the Discord is Kana.
I like when I look up Ilulu, first thing that comes up is age. Yeah, no fucking shit.
Yeah.
15 to 16. Okay.
Still a minor.
Okay.
Still illegal.
Because that makes it any better whatsoever. Yep.
Some people will use that as a defense, dude.
Hey, but it's actually legal here in Florida.
It's actually legal here in Florida. Tampa Bay line.
Oh God, I regret clicking images. I'm
clicking images for
FBI, man. Please, don't come after me.
Who'd you click images for?
Lulu?
Yeah.
Because I was scrolling through the the results after I hit age. And well, they're right there. And being a 15 to 16-year-old doing these actions are not okay. I'm okay. I'm closing this out. I'm saving this. I'm sending it to you, and I'm throwing my computer away. I like we gotta end this early. I gotta erase all traces
I
of
hope
my
you know, if you send this to me, I'm gonna censor it with Adachi's face. So it would be in your best interest to send it to me so I can repost it in the visual with Adachi's face covering up any of the gross shit.
No,
what is
why did it
this?
save in a JFIF file format? What the hell? Whatever.
What is this? cdn.discord app/attachments.
Attachments?
What a weird format. Oh, okay. I don't gotta cover that up, but I'm not gonna post that. It doesn't make any sense. That's like the image is way too small. Blowing that image up would like murder it.
Yeah, it's just gonna kill it. But either way,
I'm just gonna post a regular picture of Adachi.
Just to hold them over.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I thought this was over. I thought that we were over this.
Nah, man. So long as the internet exists, people will find reason to defend anything, i.e., pedophilia.
Right.
You know. I don't know. I find it really suspect, that this is tolerated. This makes money in Japan, dude. It's like no wonder their fucking birth rate is plummeting, dude.
I'm saying, like, why would they go out when they have 3 terabytes of lollies on their computer?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's really weird. I mean, like, this is not the first time that manga has dipped into this territory, where like we've seen mangaka get arrested for child exploitation. The nigga who wrote fucking, what was it, like Rurouni Kenshin or something? Rurouni Kenshin? Yeah, it was Rurouni Kenshin.
Yeah,
Rurouni Kenshin.
Familiar.
Yeah, it was Nobuhiro Watsuki, the creator of Rurouni Kenshin. It was him. That dude got arrested for possessing cheese pizza.
Nice.
And nobody talks about it. Why? Because it prints that paper, prints that money. and you know what? Oh, here's another one. A mangaka groped a woman's breasts and no one said anything about it. He got charged, but people don't talk about it.
But hey,
that's just a theory. A criminal theory.
Dude, and speaking of, I don't know if you've seen the leaked list for the part 6 of voice actors or not.
I think I saw some of them.
But there's this guy, his name's Daisuke, and he's voicing Anasui. Bro is a literal fucking pedophile. So, here we are.
All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Entered leaked voice cast. Let's see it. Daisuke Namikawa. Oh wow, dude! I typed in Daisuke. This is the first thing I got. All right, let's see. Let's click on his Wikipedia page. Let's see if they talk about it. No, they don't talk about it. He had an extramarital affair. Ooh-wee.
Oh, that too? Wow.
I don't see anything about these allegations, homie. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Bro, I'm pretty sure he's I'll have to look him up. What's his last name?
Namikawa. Namakawa.
Namikawa.
No fucking way he's the voice of Yu Narukami. No fucking way. Fuck you. He is. Fuck off. I'm not letting this happen to my favorite fucking game. All right.
Hold up.
He is.
What's it called? Okay, he voices a character. If he voices what's his name? Hisoka, then if it's that same dude, then yeah, he 110% is. This was a scandal.
He voices Hisoka
a few years ago.
2011.
Yeah, that was a whole scandal that happened a few years ago. So Yup.
This shit hits even harder because this nigga's the voice of you from P4. Fuck! It always comes back to this, doesn't it?
Always
relates back to Persona 4 somehow. Jesus Christ. We just got off that topic, man. This sucks. Man, why do criminals have to exist? Why is
And
crime
all they get is
real?
a slap on the wrist.
Yo, that kind of rhymed. It's a fucking rap god. Fucking rap god, Joe. When you dropping that mixtape?
That's
son?
called motherfucking bars, nigga.
You don't know nothing about
What you know
that.
about that?
Yeah. When you dropping that mixtape, homie? When you dropping it? Let's hear it. This reminds me of back in the day when I wanted to drop a mixtape. When I thought I was the hottest shit in the streets. Dude, I remember I was sitting in a party with my friend a couple days ago, and my friend still makes music. And we were like, "Oh shit, weren't we gonna collab on a song a few years back?" And we like ran through the lyrics. And we were sitting there, we were like, "Damn, this shit is kind of hot. Why didn't we make this?" And we just never did.
You just never got around to it, or you just were.
I kind of stopped.
That point in time where you just kind of lost interest.
I just didn't have I lost interest, and I also didn't have the proper equipment to make music, and now I kind of do, and I've kind of been contemplating it, but I just haven't. Haven't. Hasn't been a thing that's come back yet. I've got other things I want to pursue before I start making music again.
Right.
Yeah, like I've got my ultimate goal, which has shifted a lot in the past few years. My ultimate end goal of what to do, like what to produce, because I want to release something, like maybe be it like a film or be it like something. I want to like release like a piece of media,
Mm-hmm.
And like recently, it's been like I want to make like a motion manga, dude.
Ooh.
Like, you remember that scene from Kill Bill where they explained Oren Ishii's backstory, and it had that animation style where it's like thick, harsh lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to release something like that, like a collection of shorts that are animated in that style about like samurais and shit.
That's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah. Like, there's like a whole complicated history behind that. Like, I have nothing better to talk about, so I'd rather I'll just explain this shit. So, back in my sophomore year of high school, I was taking a multimedia production class, which basically just amounted to like producing videos. And I was like the only nigga in that class who had like actual filmmaking experience, because everybody else would always like bite the style of whatever director we were watching. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I remember there's a specific time we watched a bunch of Edgar Wright movies, and then like everybody started making Edgar Wright movies, and I just decided to make something that shared the same themes as them while carrying my signature visual style, because I'm not gonna fucking bite that. You know what I mean? The project wasn't about making something in the style of Edgar Wright. It was just about making something, period. It was like making like a horror movie or something. And, I got to the end. The final thing I produced for that class was like an 8-minute short that was like a riff on like classic kung fu movies. And I was so proud of it for so long. And I intended on making a sequel to it when I got to Florida, and I was going to put you in it. I hope you remember that. That was a long time ago. That was 2017, 2018. That was going to happen. I just never did. It fizzled out. While I was writing the script for that, I was like, man, I got to start explaining the backstory of all the shit that happened. And so I was like, where did this clan of ninjas come from? And I wrote this little short about ancient Japan, about these two samurais, and like the whole backstory with that. And like ever since then, I've been like workshopping that idea, and it's gotten to the point where that has become more interesting than the kung fu movie parody that it was like initially started out with. And now it's like its own thing, and it's like really well developed. And it plays on the idea of samurai as myth, not like actual history, because there's like magic and shinobis doing fucking ninjutsu in it. Not like Naruto level ninjutsu, but like healing spells and shit. There's dark arts and sealing people's souls inside of swords and shit. It's really weird. And it's got to the point where I'm like, I want to make this into a motion manga with a hip hop soundtrack. And I've got a friend who's a producer who could probably do it. Who could probably make the soundtrack. I just gotta get good enough at animation or find an animator who's good enough to where we can get this accomplished, and I can just do the writing. You know.
Right.
And it's like I've got this fucking thing planned out. I translated some of the script into Japanese for like a test. You know what I mean? It was like, yo, this could work out if I really put my mind to it.
Yeah.
So that's like my dream project, is to make a motion manga about samurais. You know, because I'm a fucking weeb for that shit. I'm a nerd for samurai, dude.
No, because while you were talking, I was just going through my Twitter because I had written some stuff down in my notes. What are those called? Drafts.
Yeah.
And I see a fucking shark with 2 dicks. So that's all. That's all. But hey, go on.
Oh, what a thing to just say.
It's Twitter.
A shark with
But
2 dicks. Oh, I'm sorry. I was swapping out my headphones. If you wear earbuds in your ears for too long, it starts to fuck up your ear. It starts to itch or whatever, chafe or whatever you say.
Well, shit.
What you got to say, Joe?
Oh no, it's like, oh well, I mean, I guess I'm fucked. Because anytime that I'm not using my headphones, like the headphones for my computer, I always have my AirPods in, like basically all the time. So, have you or do you plan to watch Suicide Squad?
I've already seen it. I watched it last
You've
night.
already seen it.
I watched it last night with my friend. Oh man, that movie is
no spoilers, but
no spoilies because you haven't seen it, I presume.
No, I haven't, and I intend to watch it.
Way better than the original. That's all you need to know. Infinite improvement. It's so good that the original might as well not exist. It's not even funny how good that is. How good it is, dude. Not even funny. It's actually surprisingly funny. It is better paced. The music makes sense. You know? It's got a fucking solid cast, and it does you know what I mean. It does what the fuck is it? It does the ensemble formula properly. It's almost like it's a parody of the first Suicide Squad. It's really stupid, and that's why it's great. It's so stupid, and it's so great, dude.
So is it stupid in the entertaining way?
Very entertaining
or is it
way.
stupid in the way that it's like, oh, well then I don't see why they even made this movie if it was just to fuck around.
It's stupid in the this is great and I want more way.
Okay, well that's good. That's
good,
good.
man. Like I have nothing bad to say about that movie. Nothing. I had so much fun every second that movie was on my screen. Was fun, dude.
Yeah. All right, that's good because I've heard more good than bad, but I've still heard I've heard that it has some problems. But it's good to know that, I have a direct source telling me that it's good.
Like what?
But
like what problems have you heard?
I mean, I'm not sure. I just heard that people had problems with it because I didn't want to see what people were saying
out of fear of spoilers.
Spoil myself. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't
just heard that
anything
it has
bad about it, dude, at all.
Problems. I think the one thing that I did see was very brief. That you said it had good pacing, but I've seen otherwise.
Nope.
So I don't know.
I haven't seen anybody complain about the pacing because the movie is paced it's non-chronological, where it constantly will flash back like 3 days or like 8 minutes just for the sake of like of establishing, because there will be extended periods in the movie where they just like focus on one group of characters while the whole team is doing something, and they'll be like, oh, this was 8 minutes ago, these guys are doing something else, and then it folds back into what was just happening.
Okay.
It's incredibly well paced. Every scene has a meaning. It's very, very funny. Every character gets something to do. Even the minor ones, it's good.
All right.
It pretty much leans into the silliness of the concept in a major way. And I think I've
That's
mentioned this
good.
on the podcast, but like I like it when comic book movies do that, when they just steer into the skid. Just accept the fact that the premise is silly and move on. And they absolutely do, you know. James Gunn has had his hits and his misses, but this is a definite hit. All right.
But is it a banger?
Yeah, it's a banger.
It's a
Absolutely.
banger.
It's a smacker.
Yeah, I was planning to go watch it Monday with my sister,
Mhm.
but she's a fucking she's a child. But yeah, and I can't take her in because I'm still
It's on HBO Max, dog.
19. The only reason why I want to go watch it in theaters is simply because I've worked there for essentially a month now, and I have not seen a single movie because they give you free tickets.
Mm.
And I have not watched a single fucking movie
Watch Snake
since
Eyes,
I
dude.
started working there. I was thinking about it. But then, well, I just didn't because again, I was gonna go watch Suicide Squad with my sister. Fucking
Yeah.
child, but yeah, I might just watch it tomorrow.
You might have to settle. You have to settle for that, bro, because you cannot take her to that theater, homie.
Yeah, it is what it is.
It
Or
is what it is.
I could just go watch Boss Baby, and
Boss
then
Baby 2.
certainly stay in that theater.
That's the only movie
Never-
that you need to see in theaters is Boss Baby 2 Family Business. Oh shit!
Oh shit, you say?
Persona 4 is $11.59 on Steam. Nice.
Y'all know what that means.
On Fanatical, DRM Steam. Go get it now. Anyways, nah, man. Suicide Squad it's a step in the right direction for the franchise, man. And it's good to know that John Cena as Peacemaker is getting his own franchise. Is getting his own TV show.
Right.
Which is really funny considering it's like he's some fucking obscure DC character that nobody gives a shit about until this movie, Not even I give a shit about any of these characters, bro. And this movie I thoroughly fucking enjoyed it. Like, I mean, from the jump, I'm not as much of a DC fan as I am a Marvel fan because I simply grew up reading way more Marvel comics,
Mm-hmm.
But I can say that this movie is a fucking 10 out of 10. Viola Davis is absolutely on her shit as Amanda Waller, this time more than ever. And that shit had me hype as fuck, bro. She put the aggression in Amanda Waller that needs to be there. That no nonsense type shit. It's here way more than in the original Suicide Squad. Man.
That's good to hear then. That's good to hear. I might just pop that in on Monday, sit down and watch it. But
yeah, it's a good time. Like it's literally laugh out loud funny, dude.
Anyways,
that's a total post-show discussion. We don't need to be talking about that on the air, man.
You say that, but then 10 minutes laughing at Adachi.
Adachi.
Gotta say your priorities straight, man. Shit.
And
actually, bro,
what is it?
I am now that I'm speaking of the movie theaters and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
At undisclosed movie theater which I work at, I'm surrounded by, I don't even know what to describe them, because like I want to use another word that isn't normie because I know that we're not in like 2014 and we've stopped using that word long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't think of another word.
Casuals?
So just go ahead and use that. Well, maybe. Because I'm saying this, right? Because I'm sitting here, thinking, and I got like one coworker that's pretty we're pretty cool. Like we're pretty chill with each other. Like we have similar hobbies, similar interests. He was talking to me about a film that he was making. I'm like, oh shit, for real? Like, I was in TV production. I was editing myself. He's like, oh shit, for real? And, just going on about that. But then like everyone else is dry as fuck, right? I I was working at the uh as a greeter, which is like next to the box office at Tear Your Tickets,
Hmm.
and it was kind of dead, and it was three of us up there. One of them come up because I had noticed that we apparently there's a Blackpink movie, and I was like, oh wait, we're showing a Blackpink movie, and the guy's like, oh yeah, we don't have many showings of it here at this theater, but yeah, it's a thing, it's out. I'm like, that's crazy. How long has it been here? It's like, oh, it just came out this week. I'm like, okay, that makes sense because I had checked and I didn't see any of them like showing that day. And going on that topic, he went to say, I really don't understand the hype behind K-pop. And I'm like, you know what? I totally get that. But then he made that fucking dumb ass take, that fucking stupid ass take,
Which
where
is
people are like, oh, well, they're talking in a language that I don't understand, so I don't like it. Like, okay.
okay.
Oh, I'm like, I try not to be like obvious about it, but I say, I don't really understand. I don't really agree with that, but I don't really like the music either. It's like, okay, cool. And then the other person that's there, she's like, I have that same problem with anime because they're speaking in Japanese, and I could never get myself into watching anime because it's Japanese. And I'm like, oh, oh, they're and they went ahead and made a racial stereotype because hey, white people, but here we are. Uh, uh, yeah,
Jesus
yeah. That's
fucking
all I have
Christ.
to share. That is all I have to share. I was just thinking about that. I will never understand the people that say I can't get into something because they're speaking X language and I don't speak that language, so I don't like it.
It's usually people
I
of a more
don't,
mayonnaise perspective who say that.
dude. My fucking, well, I was gonna say my dad, but we both know about that. Um, the most fucking conservative Puerto Rican you'll ever find around here. But anyways, um, yeah, a few of my close friends, they're not of that shade,
Hmm.
and they're still like, oh yeah, I don't really like it because it's in a different language, or I don't like um. I'm a huge fan of J Rock. I don't know what the fuck they're doing over there in Japan that that puts them so far beyond current rock music over
Hmm.
here in the West, anyways. But
Yeah.
they got something fucking going on. Like I go ahead and say, yeah, I love uh Japanese rock. And they're like, how can you listen to it? Like, it's in Japanese. I'm like, I don't fucking care, bro. If a song bangs, it bangs. You can catch me out here listening to an Indian song if it fucking bangs.
Yeah.
I don't fucking care.
Hey, hey, Joe. When you say J Rock, do you mean like this?
So put your glasses on, nothing will be wrong. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me what you want.
I'm
I hate the
sorry.
fact that made me laugh. I hate that more than anything else that just happened.
Grasses on girlfriend. Yup. It's berserk time. Dude, that's like so weird to have that take. It's like, oh man, it's in another language means I'll never get into it. That's weird as fuck. That's actually weird. Some of the best movies and some of the best media out there is like foreign, bro.
I know.
Like Parasite.
fucking, it took them that long. It took them that long. For fucking like Parasite is not the only one, but
Yeah, there's
hey,
like a
I'm
lot
glad
of
that it finally got some recognition.
dude. There's a lot
Some
of really good
foreign media.
French foreign films, dude. Like there's like French filmmakers are like pushing the envelope, and just people do not talk about it. Why? Because it's because you gotta watch it subtitled. That's why.
Yeah.
Can't watch it in the English dub. Funimation is not going to dub some French short film. All right. Christopher Sabat as Jean Pierre. No, they're not going to do that.
Imagine fucking that.
Dude, that'd be really weird. Funimation starts releasing dubs of French foreign movies, and then overcharging for the Blu-rays.
Holy shit.
A capitalism moment. No, man, it's just really weird. That's like you know how you're talking about like J-Rock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, J-Rap is fucking amazing, dude. People don't know about
my god.
People don't know about Shingo too, dog. People ain't there for that. All right. But like I don't think I'll ever understand that take because I grew up multicultural. And it's like,
right.
like, bro, like I grew up listening to like where I was in the dad with my car, it would be Kanye West. Now when I get in the car with my mom, it's straight fucking Mark Anthony. So I've just been around, you know, not English my entire fucking life. Hablo español, pero inglés es mi preferencia. You know what I mean? It's like,
hey, tell him,
nigga. All right. What do you call someone who only speaks one language? An American.
What?
So it's like I don't know. I just don't think I could ever be like that. I will ever bother to try to understand that because it's no. There's literally no effort reading subtitles, bro. I gotta focus on the bottom third of the screen.
Oh
it's
my
like
fucking god, I hate that so much because my sister is one of those people.
Are
She's
you
like,
fucking serious?
I
Dude?
can't. I'm so fucking dead ass. She's like, I can't read that. I can't read fast enough. I'm like, those because okay, I understand that for some anime because there are some anime that are heavily heavily focused on the dialogue and the building of the world and the characters.
Yeah.
But saying that, I watched this one anime and I couldn't read the subtitles, so I'm never gonna give any sub a chance. It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, they're acting like like you hop in to watch a sub anime and every scene is just it's when it's really not. It's really not.
Doesn't I understand that the what would you even call that, like the dub what is that, like the industry, like what
dubbing the dubbing industrial complex.
I don't fucking know what it would be called.
Anime dubbing industrial complex. There we go.
The fucking that whole department of dubbing English.
Department.
It's
just the industry. It's just the industry. That's it's the industry.
I know that it's been getting better over these past few years.
Absolutely.
But there are still some amazing, like, flat out masterpieces that people miss because they decide to watch it dub. And that's nothing against them, but it's those people that are like, I will never watch it in sub because I can't read or I don't want to read.
Or the people who say that I will never watch it in dub because it's not true to the original. Fuck off too. Fuck you people as well. You know what? You know what the real chat opinion is that it doesn't matter. All right. For me, whether I watch something in sub or dub genuinely depends on what it is. You know? Like Dragon Ball, I prefer that too. I prefer to watch that dub because that's how I grew up watching it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Playing a game like Yakuza, I prefer that sub because most of the games didn't have an English dub. You know?
Right.
It genuinely depends. I mean, I will never watch JoJo dubbed, but if you choose to, by all means, do it. I mean, I'll laugh at you, but I don't really care. Like genuinely,
yeah,
it does not bother me that you watch it dubbed. I just enjoy making jokes about it. Honestly, it's just really funny.
More than anything, yeah.
It's just really funny, but like I don't care. Like if you want to watch something subbed, great. If you want to watch something dubbed, great. Just don't think that you're better than anyone else for how you choose to experience it. I mean, like where we're at right now, especially, we're like the best dubs have ever been. You know, people saying that all dubs are trash. It's like, what do you watch? Like Bubblegum Crisis? Like, is that the barometer by which you gauge any and all anime dubs? I don't know if you've seen Bubblegum Crisis.
No,
Okay,
I've not.
Bubblegum Crisis is real old school anime. I think you can watch it on Retro Crush. And it's like, it's this really cool, like, cyberpunk style anime, you know, 80s type shit. And the sub is great. All right, the sub is amazing. And then the dub is it is a 90s dub. It's a 90s dub.
Yes.
Dude, the main villain whispers his lines, dog. It's bad. Yes. It's like anime ASMR.
Shit. I mean, fucking shit. My most favorite, like when number one anime of all time, Cowboy Bebop, I 110% prefer the dub.
Oh, has to us all, buddy. Has to us all.
But I mean, generally speaking, I do watch sub more, but that you can't go wrong. Go wrong.
Absolutely. I mean, quality dubs have existed since anime dubbing has been a thing. Like Akira's got an amazing dub, you know.
For sure.
The ADV Films dub of Evangelion is beyond S tier, okay? For all the wrong reasons, but still, it's good. All right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like original Dragon Ball, maybe not.
Yeah, that's a whole different
no
story.
Frieza, don't do it. But like I don't know, like quality dubs have always existed, and if you choose not to experience a whole part of the genre just because you think less of it, then you're like I don't think bigot's the word, but like you're just fucking ignorant. You're just an asshole.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You're just weird.
You're a weirdo.
Speaking as someone who has experienced anime in many forms, you know, it boggles the mind. I mean, I've seen Westerners fuck this shit up so many times. I mean, I don't know what to say anymore. It's weird. Let's not act like America's the only place that acts really cringe when it comes to anime, okay? Yeah. I don't know. You know what's really weird? You know, speaking about cringy anime shit, I kind of wish I could go see those anime stage shows. Cause and those video game stage shows as well. Because I recently watched they had like a stage show for it's part 3. No, I watched a stage show for the first Yakuza, and I was like, "Yo, this is great." And then I watched the stage show for Persona 4. Like I watched like bits of it, and I was like, "This is great. Why can't I watch these? Why can't I live in like a foreign country and watch these? Why don't we do that in America? How come it's only Mexico that does that? Mexico and Japan, who does these fucking anime stage shows, man." Most we get is Marvel Universe Live. You know, I always wanted to go to those as a kid. I never did, though.
Man. See, like, I don't understand why we don't have something akin to that over here. I mean, the closest thing we have are like those Disney live shows, but that's it. Like, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, we don't have like Ben 10 live shows, dude. That'd be the shit if that were real.
Imagine that. Imagine that, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, that'd be the shit, man. I don't know why what is it, like licensors don't like tape the stage shows and then sell access to it, like a subtitled version of it. Like that's like money on the table, bro. Like if you're telling me like, oh yeah, you could watch the Persona 3 stage show subbed, just pay like $15. I'd be like, yo, bet.
Shit.
Shit. I mean, come on, man. That shit is cool, man. Like I don't know. I watched that shit and it was like some fucking dude who was like he like stood in the spotlight. He was like, Junpei wa level up. I was like, yo, I'd watch that. Take my money, please. Take it. I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I don't know. Fuck, what are we even on about, dude? We're talking about everything today.
I'm talking about anything and everything. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Don't do it.
Don't do what?
Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it, Shawty. Don't worry about it.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, Chief. While you were going on your talk about like your coworkers, I was looking at fucking Reddit, and I was
looking at fucking Reddit. Okay,
I was listening to you talk, and I was just like scrolling through memes and shit posts, and I was trying not to like laugh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it was really, it's really funny. I don't know. I think, oh man, I think I'm just out of topics. It's because I saw this.
Well, let's see. What fucking killed you?
It's because I saw this. I think I'm just gonna end it here, dude. I've got nothing else to say. I'm just laughing at
nothing else to add.
Just laughing at shit posts like that. You want to see the rest of this? You can catch us in the post show. If we ever decide to record us looking at Reddit shit posts. Okay. That's all the time I've got. I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.